That's not beer. That's not beer.
That's iced tea. That's Texas tea.
That's whiskey.
That is one
That's
very,
Texas
that's
tea.
one very weak looking beer.
Right on.
That is whiskey. I don't drink much beer.
Oh, Texas tea,
I mean,
is that what that is?
I shouldn't say that. I like beer, but I love whiskey, so that's why I drink whiskey. And I always tell everybody, I say, they'll say, you want some breakfast? And I say, well, no, I don't like to eat on an empty stomach. So I need a little whiskey first, Hey, do me a favor here, Alicia. Hold that just for a few seconds, and just you can see what you're doing. Anyway, we are live right now at TABC Radio, and I know you heard that conversation. I'm drinking whiskey. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, we got RJ Comer and we got Melody Guy here, and RJ I met in New Orleans on Bourbon Street in probably 2015.
Yep.
At the Music Legends Park, I believe.
Yeah, Cafe Beignet.
Cafe
I was
Beignet.
sitting in with Lee Floyd and his band.
Yeah, and I was walking down the street and I heard the music, and I said, man, I gotta go in here. I gotta see who this is, and see what's going on. And you were sitting there playing, and I actually thought you were part of the band, I didn't know you were just sitting in with them.
Well, we also were going to make a record, and we did make a record while we were there, so we had a lot of time playing together.
Oh, okay.
But I was just sitting in, that was Lee's band.
Yeah. And so you got up and walked over by another bar in there. I think there's another
Yeah, it was the
bar.
only place there was the only shady place other than the stage was over by the bar on the side.
Yeah, exactly. And it was hot that day.
Oh, yeah.
And so I walked up and started talking to you, and next thing you know, we were like, hey, I need your music,
Yeah, that was great. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. It was fun for me. I enjoyed it. And Melody, I don't know you real well. I just met you today. So tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo.
I'm a Leo. I grew up in Simi Valley with this guy, and we went to school together the days that I went to school.
That's right.
You actually went to school.
Yeah.
Good job.
But that doesn't mean we're the same age. I was held back 10 years. I was 18 years old in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains why we're so different in age.
He was a teacher. Anyways, and so I married the wrong guy, didn't play music for 10 years, wasn't allowed to, and then all of a sudden, you can't shut me up. Here I am. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Yeah, I live in Nashville. I've been living there since 2005. I got my first record deal in 1997, and I just don't stop. I got a new record with Michael Webb from Poco, and lots of cool people, like people from the Steel Drivers are on there.
Wow.
And like most of the band Poco is on
Poco.
my
I remember
record.
Poco.
And Michael Webb has played on like all of the cool records coming out of Nashville right now. So it's like, and so he's a brilliant producer, and it's a great record, multi-genre experience.
It's called Dry the River.
Dry the Rivers.
Great record. Great record.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's wondering about your live thing.
I'm not.
Storage almost full.
Oh, just
Sorry.
ignore it. Yeah.
Okay, we finished that. It says,
I'm not so techy.
Oh, it's totally good. It's totally good.
we're gonna have to go back live again here in this second because it shuts you down a little bit. It's so I'll let you reset it,
Okay.
and then we'll go back.
Awesome,
We're still live
thank
on the
you.
radio, and we're not real. We don't have a, I don't know what you call
We're
it.
just folks around here.
We just relax. We sit here and talk, drink,
We like
and,
it.
whatever, and.
So Melody and I we tour together. We play separately. We each do our own sets, but we hit the road together. We were in Florida all of last month doing the Original Music Festival in Key Largo, and played in Key West and all up and down Florida. And then we come out here to Texas, do some dates, and then she heads off to New Mexico, the road warrior that she is. And I head to our stomping ground. I go up and play a show in Dallas, then I drive to Baton Rouge and play New Orleans, and I end in Memphis and go home. She stays on the road until like when? September?
Yeah, pretty much. I have a gig August 26th in Nashville.
But you got a big gig coming up at the Blues Festival.
Yeah, I'm playing the Waterfront Blues Festival Blues Cruise in Portland, Oregon. It's a
Alright.
big deal. Yeah, so that's neat.
I just had a message come in from Mary Beth Brown in Houston, and Mary Beth said, "Jeff, you're live." Laugh out loud like that.
Yeah, he undid the mute button on his microphone.
So they're hearing all. They're just hearing all our
True.
conversations.
But you look good. You look modest.
He's got a great face for
Yeah,
I got a great
radio.
face for radio.
You look like you're having a great time.
All right,
Okay,
good.
we're back live.
There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Alright.
All right, we're back live again. Here you go. Can you hold that? for a
I
second?
sure can.
Hold that. Just keep
Thank you.
point that at them and keep them on there. And then, all right. So, where was I at? I don't even remember. I haven't need another drink.
We're about to play a song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, why don't we start from where we started? One of the songs we played that day we met.
Yeah.
We were playing a lot of New Orleans traditional music that day.
Sure.
We also played one of my original songs that day appropriately, it's called "You Drink Like I Do Too."
Yeah.
This
I
song,
like
I
that.
love this
And
song.
this song is on my band's record. My band was the Dance Hall Pimps, and this is on our first record.
Well,
It's one of the few Dance Hall Pimp songs I still play as a solo artist.
I only drink when I'm by myself or alone.
Yeah,
With somebody else.
with somebody else. Only then.
Only. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Didn't
Yeah, and so this was one of the, even though I'm not from New Orleans, I've always loved New Orleans music. One of my first records, my dad bought me. But my dad bought me two records. He bought me B.B. King live at the Cook County Jail,
Oh,
and
yeah.
told me that's the closest to Cook County Jail I ever want you to get.
That's funny.
And he bought me the Preservation Hall Jazz Band.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I fell in love with blues and New Orleans music right away.
Mm.
As well, and I like country music too. I was the only kid in Chicago who never missed an episode of Hee Haw. But when I wrote this song, I wrote it with New Orleans in mind. And
Alright.
of course,
Sweet.
being here with you drinking, I gotta play it.
There you go. I
Ready
like
for
it.
it? Got a taste for the bourbon, kissing mommy goodnight when she had a view. If you had my kind of trouble, Lord, you drink like I do too. Ran away, joined the circus. They said, boy, we got enough clowns like you. If you had the kind of rejection I've had, let me tell you now, you drink like I do too. Got a job at the cemetery, dropping dead folk in the ground. But them dead folk, they got to talking to me. Woke up in a white room with my limbs all strapped down. I got to gnawing about the mojo woman who said, boy, you got a bad curse, a broken wall voodoo. If you had my kind of trouble, Lord, I'm telling you, you drink like I do too. Oh yeah, you drink like I do too. Went down to the crossroads to see the devil and sell my soul for better luck on the spot. But that devil said on the level, now boy, you're trying to sell me what I already got, and that's my story. And I'm telling it to you true, I've been haunting this here Boston since 1932. If you had my kind of trouble, Lord, I'm telling you, you drink like I do too. Lord, if you had my kind of trouble, it's just my point of view. You drink like I do too. Oh yeah, you drink
Yeah.
I
Man.
Now you know what you're in for.
Yeah. You made my year right there. I got a new favorite song.
did.
You can drink like I do.
Battery's a little low.
Oh,
Better go
That's
fast.
okay.
here you go, babe.
Yep, there's an outlet.
We got the technology.
We got technology.
Plug this into it.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm still pioneering. I'm like,
I can't see, but that's all right. I can't drink either. There we go.
you got me plugged in that fast?
It's plugged in.
Yep.
It's plugged in.
To an outlet?
See that thing right there? That's a battery.
That's a
Yeah,
battery.
remote battery.
I meant like,
No, right there. That's all you
You're
need.
good.
okay.
You'll get there.
I probably bounced around a little bit there. Sorry,
That was
audience.
Take Dramamine, folks.
That was awesome. Man, I was sitting here, I couldn't hardly keep from laughing during that song.
Well, I get a perverse pleasure when people laugh at my pain.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I feel that song. Anyway. All right, so are you gonna, Melody, you gonna do something next? Or are you guys gonna do
Yeah.
a back and forth deal? How you
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
how
it?
we do it.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
All right. This is all new for me, you know.
I was not meant to live alone. God put this dream in my heart of someone to hold me. Got this message in the dark. This imaginary world when it's all in my head. I could be such a happy girl. Be here instead. Your voice on the phone. I need someone to touch me. Just a voice on the phone. I gotta feel what you're saying, 'cause we are tied from the distance. I can take it no longer. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't need the fantasy of some movie romance. No, I just need you to see me on the stage train. Not just the dream of someday. No, I'm tired of the talking. You got me in me when I say your voice on the phone. I need someone to touch me. Just a voice on the phone. I gotta feel what you're saying, 'cause we are tied from the distance. I can take it no longer. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. And I forget what it feels like to be held by a man who can show me, oh, show me. And I'll break every morning from a dream that will never come true. Not with you, I know your voice on the phone. You're just a voice on the phone. I gotta feel what you're saying, 'cause we are tied from the distance. I can take it no longer. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. Tangible love is what I'm looking for. And I forget what it feels like to be held by a man who can show me, oh, show me. And I'll wake every morning from a dream that will never come true. Tangible love is what I'm looking for.
Ooh, yeah.
Whoa.
No, jazz fingers.
And that's my vote for the single on our new record.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that was kick-ass.
Oh, thanks.
I like that. And I've had people watching. I was doing a live on Facebook on my phone. She's doing it on your phone.
Hey, everybody.
And I had people going, woo!
Yay.
Yeah, so Bill
Yeah,
Lewis
the only-
was watching out there.
The only downside of touring with Melody Guy is having to sing a song after she does.
No.
That's why typically I go
Oh,
first.
sad.
And I do my whole set, and the stage is yours, darling.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Could we connect to your Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Because at one point it was trying to like reconnect, but we have
Oh,
a
okay.
really fast internet connection.
Yeah.
We should-
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
just
do you know how
don't-
to do it?
No.
Do
I
you?
know.
Do you know how to do it?
On an iPad,
Just
but not so much.
go get in them settings and thank you.
So that we can, and then restart it. And,
This is a
Oh, wait.
great room in here.
Yeah, man, we can.
Yeah,
there's
sorry.
even a guest room right off the green room. We can leave. We're staying.
there you go.
Green room.
Of course.
That's a different green room.
Thank you for
I need-
accommodating my.
Where are you guys staying?
We're staying at the Super 8 Motel on Main Street.
Okay.
You should look-
Nice. Our last experience there was Jack Daniels and Potter's Crown and swimming in the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right after it was
wait.
closed.
Let's leave it at that.
And hotel was closed at the
The swimming
time.
pool was not.
TABC Radio.
We were hopping the
Put in,
fence.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
5, 6,
needless to
7,
say,
8.
the next day I couldn't go to work.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
But I didn't know I was drinking Jack Daniels. Really, they ran out,
You thought it was
or
something
I
else?
didn't know I had a you know,
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
affinity adverse reaction to it. I wasn't drinking
Face
shots.
plant.
It was mixed.
Oh,
Never
no.
again.
No,
No.
If you're gonna mix it with anything, mix it with water. But
It's nice to. For my
Mm.
mom to
after
see me on
a
here.
long career of drinking, I learned all the tricks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm still actually learning because I only drank beer.
Well, the biggest trick I learned is
Yeah.
stop.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but.
And the sound and all that.
It should be connecting soon.
We stopped every day for a little while.
Yeah, that's right. I
I
stopped
wonder
when I
what the
sleep.
problem is. Yeah, it's coming on.
If my IV drip ain't working.
Sweet.
I fix that thing.
Oh, I did it the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, all right, we're live again.
You're back live again.
Woo.
All right.
You can tell we're kind of relaxed around here. We don't worry.
I love it. It's fun.
You know, I used to work at a radio station and it was kind of a uptight thing, you know, you had to follow protocol. You couldn't say damn or shit or
Oh, so you can swear?
Oh
Yeah, you
man,
can
'cause
say
there was a
water.
great swerve
Oh,
in that
man.
last song we skipped over.
You can
Yeah.
say MF?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
This is my radio station. I own this baby.
All right. Well.
I play.
Uh-oh.
I play.
Watch out.
I don't know if you ever heard of folk uke.
Yeah, I know what folk you is.
Yeah, folk uke is the two girls,
Yeah,
Kathy and
right. They're hilarious.
yeah. I play their stuff.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They
Well,
are-
then you'd
I
love
think
my
Kathy and
They
daughter.
were blue.
I play, and I was talking to them one day over at Saxon Pub. I said, and Kathy and Amy, they're standing there, you know, Kathy Guthrie and Amy Nelson, love you both, and Connie Nelson. We were all standing there, and I said, hey, I play all your stuff on my radio. And they looked at me and went, don't get in trouble. I said, I looked at them, I said, this is my radio station. I play what I want. And I said, you say what you want, and I play it.
Oh,
And
that's
so
awesome.
they've got a couple of songs, you know. One of them is called "Shit Makes the Flowers Grow," and the other one is the motherfucker got fucked up because he got in the way. And you know,
Wow.
So I play their stuff,
Yeah.
and it's
Wow,
just
factor.
music.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't mean anything
It's
by the language.
satire.
It's you know, it's just music, and yeah, I know some people take offense to the words, but you know, get over it.
Yeah.
I was driving out here from Tennessee, and I was listening to XM radio, and I was listening to Outlaw Country, and I heard Elizabeth McGovern and Jason Isbell, I think it was. No, it wasn't Jason Isbell. It was somebody else. But they have a song called "Fucking Around on You."
Yeah.
And it's a hilarious song because the thing is,
It's a
you know, while
sad-
you were fucking around on me, I was fucking around on you.
Yeah. So we were fucking around together.
Yeah.
That's a different song.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's the next song.
Oh.
That's the next generation. So I think what I'll do is, my first record was my first solo record was Hellhole Swamp. We made it in Lafayette, Louisiana. C.C. Adcock produced it. We were lucky to have Stanton Moore play on one track, and Artelius Mystic played on sousaphone. So I'm going to play the title track from Hellhole Swamp. So since we're going to get a little swampy, let's get a little swampy. White mist rising like a smoky flood, dirty yellow moon seeping rings of blood, mossback rabbit on a midnight run, swamp water hide the footprints in the mud. Desperate men when they break free, they don't run far, but they do run deep into Hellhole Swamp. Into Hellhole Swamp. When the bull in the town take his eyes off the gate, time to ride the fog like a shadow through. The bloodhound boys, they turn to gate of bait as the water flows around like it tend to do. In fury they come, in silence they fall, lost in the dark, gator's gonna get 'em all round Hellhole Swamp. Round Hellhole Swamp. Run, bad dog, run. Freedom ain't redemption for what you've done. Run, bad dog, run. Escaping from detention, you're a legend to some. Run, bad dog, run. Ghostly whispers can be heard in the trees as the canopy darkens and the critters fall still. The unredeemed legend gets down on his knees. Either God claims his soul or the hellhole will. Beauty and danger occupy the same space in the shadowed grace of a forsaken place called Hellhole Swamp. Called Hellhole Swamp.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Hellhole Swamp.
About a prison break.
There you go.
It's not autobiographical. I served my time.
Me too. Anyway, Alicia, I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
Come over here and talk for a minute. And you can video and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
I've got to go. My whiskey glass is empty.
Oh, that's a crisis.
Oh my gosh.
So, so
I
I
was just gonna go fill it for you,
need you.
Jeff.
Back up a little.
Sorry.
You're too close to the mic.
Okay.
There you go. Now, there you go. Now, just talk and ask him anything you want to
I
ask him.
can multitask, but this is
Oh,
way
yeah.
You're doing
different.
great.
You got it.
Okay.
You got this.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
No, I'll call him Sir Jefe today because most people think that's Hispanic for Jeff, but it means boss. So
That's
it's
right.
Sir
Right.
Boss now. So tell us, where y'all headed from here?
We're staying together, so we're playing Lincoln Street Wine Market here in Fredericksburg today.
Nice.
Tonight at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
And then we go over to Dripping Springs and we play a show there Friday night at the Barbershop Bar. And then I go to Dallas the next night and Baton Rouge the next night, and then I'm about 3 or 4 days in New Orleans, and you're heading to New Mexico after that.
I'm heading to Silver City, New Mexico, playing out there. But on Friday during the day in New Braunfels, I'm singing the national anthem when they're dedicating a house to a wounded warrior, and so it's kind of it's going to be pretty emotional and
Sure.
cool.
It's at the Rockwall Center.
Okay, so now how can the audience find you and your music and where you'll be playing?
Well, you can go to rjcomer.com, rjcomer.com. Everything is there. You can follow me on Facebook at rjcomer music, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'm easy to find. I love to interact with fans, so just join up.
Sure.
Yeah.
And basically you are from,
I'm
or
originally
located
from-
now?
Yeah, I'm located now in Tennessee. I live about 40 miles west of Nashville.
Okay. And Melody, your
Yeah.
music? Could be found?
It's melodyguy.com. I'm on reverbnation.com/melodyguy. What else? I'm on Facebook, all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those things. And I do have personality, so
That
And your
makes
location
you
is-
special.
And
Yeah.
your location as
I do
well.
want to mention
I'm in
my YouTube
Nashville.
channel.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty happy with the music videos that I make. The live videos are fun, but the actual real music videos, the official music videos, I really try to make them entertaining. So I love it when people go to YouTube, go to the RJ Comer YouTube
right.
channel and check out the music videos.
We'll have to do that. And
Yeah.
Melody, you as well?
Yeah.
Do you-
I'm just like him.
Except better.
Except much prettier. Like we all.
Prettier, younger, and better. Welcome to
Whatever.
the prettier, younger, and better version of RJ Comer, ladies and gentlemen. As if you thought this could not improve.
No, we love you, RJ.
Oh man, whatever. Yeah. All right, so you ready for another
Yeah.
song?
Play some.
Yes.
Okay. I wrote this with Chris Crawford. So, hey Chris, and this is on the new album. It's a dangerous condition, what I got. With the mates I'll go to get what I want. It's set when my conscience turns off. Yeah, but you don't know won't hurt me at all. But another memory until it's gone. And throw another secret behind the wall. Well, I cover my tracks so you can see the shadow that hides the dark side of me. I can be in what I used to love lost. Never lasts too long, but it sure feels real. Burn another memory till it's gone and throw another secret behind the wall. I know sometimes when it gets too high, it'll all come crashing down. Yeah. I try to quit, but there ain't no use. I turn my back on what I'm drawn to. I can cling to a moth I can't resist. The white hot fire of a lover's kiss. Turn my back when they are falling, carve another notch into the wall. Turn my back when they are falling, carve another notch into the wall. Confusing again.
Yeah, Pink Floyd got nothing on that.
Hey, Melody, good
Yeah, I love
job.
that.
All right. All right, well, how about a title track for the next record, Nightly Suicide? Nightly Suicide is an Americana rock record. I played banjo on every track of Hellhole Swamp. I didn't play banjo. I didn't play an instrument on the next record. I just sang. And yeah, Nightly Suicide sort of explores the dark inner regions of my early 20s and, you know, some bad choices. And so here's the title track, Nightly Suicide. Sitting here counting drinks with my fingers, line them up again, start counting with my toes. When I can't do the math no more, I should be calling it quits for sure. Instead I tell the barkeep, hey, let's have a few more of those. Never cared if I lived or died, but this nightly suicide keeps me alive till I decide it's time to go. The shadows on the wall, they all are dancing, but the people all around me are sitting still. The shadows, they all turn on me like I see what I ain't supposed to see. They say keep drinking, I say you bet I will. Never cared if I lived or died, but this nightly suicide keeps me alive till I decide it's time to go. I've drank some, fought some, loved some, that's what my life's all about. Went south, went down, went wrong, but now I know what I can't live without. In the glass behind the bar, I see the future. Through the shot glass in my hand, I see the past. I'm tearing a bottle with the ferryman, saving a coin for his bony hand, but he can wait by the river till I drink my last. Never cared if I lived or died, but this nightly suicide keeps me alive till I decide it's time to go. This nightly suicide keeps me alive till I decide, till I decide it's time to go.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Love it, man. This is a great show. You guys.
Thank you so much. We're having a great
Very,
time.
very entertaining. Getting a lot of responses.
Woohoo!
People listening and
Yeah, they're
watching.
either saying, hey, get me another drink or call my sponsor.
Videographer.
Or call my sponsor, tell him to bring over some beer.
That's
We got
funny.
Brian Broussard is watching over.
Hey,
around-
Brian.
He's over around Lafayette,
Hey,
Louisiana,
Brian.
or maybe I'm not sure.
Or
Brian,
Scott.
where are you at? Scott, maybe. I don't know. He's over in that area. Scott, Lafayette, Louisiana. His brother does a show here every Tuesday.
Oh.
Michael Broussard comes in every Tuesday. He's a host of Troubadour Road.
Mmm.
And
Awesome.
so, you know, we have these things happening, but it's all good, you know.
Good
I
stuff.
love my Cajun brothers, man.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
my people from Louisiana,
Yeah.
man. We just had crawfish boil here. Was it Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh, fun.
Saturday we did crawfish, crabs, oysters, shrimp. You know, the whole deal, and then
And the fixins.
and all the fixins, all the sides.
Yeah, all the corn and the,
yeah,
and the
corn,
greens.
the potatoes.
Yeah.
I threw some jalapenos in with all that, you know, and because I like it
Because it's
spicy.
Texas.
Yeah. And then Monday I had a few crawfish left over. That, you know, they were all still good and alive. So I said, well, you know, hey, for lunch Monday, I boiled me up another pot of crawfish, you know, and another fresh pot. But when I do my own like that, when there's not a whole lot of people coming,
Yeah.
I mean, I put in some cayenne pepper, some all shit sauce, and some,
Oh.
you know, all this different stuff. I mean, I make it so spicy that, you know, you eat one, you drink a beer. You eat one, you drink a beer.
It's true.
So,
Funny.
but anyway, I love my good crawfish, and I love Louisiana.
Yeah. So do
And
I.
New Orleans.
He does.
New
He
Orleans,
can
I
live
tell you
there.
what,
And
when I met
can't
you
go back.
in
Oh, yeah.
2015, that was my second trip?
Yes, I think so.
You've been there many times since then.
Yeah, and I go back as often as I can.
Yeah.
And I would live there. I told her, I said, I could live there, easy. And in the French Quarter.
Well, when it was time for my wife and I to leave LA, and we wanted to get some land around us, and I needed to live. I come out this direction and farther east to tour, and so it made no sense to live in Los Angeles. And I said, well, I just want to live in the country, but I need to be near a music town. So you can pick Austin, New Orleans, Memphis, or Nashville. Any one of those cities I can do. She came visiting me in New Orleans. And she loves New Orleans, but I can't live here, especially if we're living in the country, because that's like living in a swamp. And I love the swamp. She ain't living in a swamp.
Yeah.
And she's not going to live in Austin because she just can't stand the kind of central Texas heat.
Yeah.
Most
people can't.
And she wanted to be in the woods, so we ended up outside of Nashville.
Yeah.
I
You guys
can
got a beautiful
understand.
place up there. in
Thank
Nashville.
you. Yeah, we have 30 acres of woods and pasture out
It's
there in the
gorgeous.
middle of nowhere, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And we have a studio, so if you ever come on up, you can do your show from my studio. You can do it remote.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd love to come up.
Sweet.
I haven't been to Nashville since it would have been probably around '79.
See, and I've never been, so there we go.
1979. In '77, I moved to McMinnville. Well, actually Smithville, Tennessee, which is down on the Center Hill Lake.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, and John Anderson was living down there.
Oh, really?
I was pretty close to him.
Yeah.
And
That's when country was country.
yeah, and I tell you what, that was a beautiful spot. Don't put that camera on me. Damn you! I don't go on this side of the camera. That's why I'm in radio.
I got a face made for radio.
But anyway, damn, she threw me off. But anyway, I love that place. We had the guy I was down there with, a friend of mine from high school. We had a houseboat we rented during the week, and we get a little John boat that we tow behind it, and we go out on Center Hill Lake, and we pull up. There was this really nice spot with some waterfalls coming down, you know, and the water was beautiful, and so we anchor the houseboat, and that's where we stayed. It was right there with the waterfalls dropping into the lake. And we get on that fishing boat. Well, we needed to go get beer and moonshine because it was a dry county or a dry area. You wasn't supposed to be able to get anything there. But there was a house in Tennessee that you could pull up behind it and go in the back door of the house, and the door didn't go anywhere. It went in this little room, and there was a bathroom, but that was all it was a bathroom. And you'd walk in the bathroom, and somebody on the other side of the wall would say, "What do you want?" And you'd tell them, "Well, I want a pint or a quart or a half a gallon or a gallon or whatever you wanted, or 10 gallons if you wanted." And they'd tell you how much money it was. And there was a little spinning wheel in the wall with partitions on it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And they'd say, "Put your money on this wheel," and you put your money on there, and they'd spin around, and they'd get your money, and then they'd spin back around, and there'd be your moonshine.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's
And
cool.
then you go back out and get in your car and go drink, your moonshine. And and even it was funny because the police in the town would pull up there and go in and get their moonshine.
Police are people too.
They would, it's because it's supposed to be dry county.
Right.
You weren't supposed to be drinking there, but we did.
Okay, everybody's ready to hear Melody sing again. And
Oh.
Brian and Tracy, and they're
All
going, sing,
Well, we got
sing.
as much time as y'all want.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we
We got a little bit of do for our next gig, so why don't we each do another song and we'll wrap it
Oh,
up.
and somebody said, how about a duet?
We actually haven't had time to work up a duet yet.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, if your audience, not having heard us go sing, we're looking for suggestions on what a great duet would be for us.
Right.
So if somebody has a great idea, you guys should sing this song or that song, we'll work it up when she gets back from her leg of the tour. And the next time we go out, we'll have a couple of songs.
Yeah.
The problem with working with Melody is she's never home.
Ah.
Yeah.
Queen of the road.
I gotta shake my ass for the money. All right, ready? Okay. I live lonely and it hurts. You know it's hard being me. It's like nothing ever works. I'm just longing to be free. Free from all this pain and worry. From all this scorn and strife. God have mercy on the lonely. You gave me this life. I didn't ask for my situation. No, this is not my prayer. God have mercy on the lonely. Have mercy if you're there. Pick me up when I start crying. Sing to me when I'm blue. God have mercy on the lonely. My only hope is you. God have mercy on the lonely. That's all I'm asking you.
Wow.
Thank you. I wrote that with Ray Stevenson. Wrote a lot of songs for Guy Clark and with Guy Clark.
Mhm.
So,
Wow.
about my life.
I remember you sent me a text with the scratch demo of that song. You were on the road and said, I just wrote this. I don't think I
Yeah.
ever got back to you to tell you what I thought about it. Because, yeah, I don't know, I'm just that way, right? But I remember hearing it the first time, and it's like, and now I see how it evolved into what's on the record for her and how she plays it live. And those songs evolve, you know.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do, you know, the scratch demo was good, but it wasn't that. You know, not yet.
It was the first
Yeah.
day, I think, and we were having this conversation, and I'm like, I live lonely and it hurts. It's hard being me. I'm like,
Got
blah
boom.
blah blah song. And that's he's like, keep talking.
Yeah. Boom.
So,
All right, so I'm going to give you a choice for the last song. I can play one of the songs that you heard me do in New Orleans. I can do a traditional New Orleans song, or I can do another song off the record. But actually, the traditional New Orleans song is on the New Orleans Undercover record, Lee Floyd. You want to hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Let's do St. James Infirmary. If you go to iTunes and look up New Orleans Undercover, either my name, R.J. Comer, or Lee Floyd, you'll find the record we made in New Orleans. And this is one of the songs on it. It's a traditional New Orleans song. I was privileged to be able to sing it all over the city with different bands that heard my version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would walk into Fritzl's, or I'd walk into the Spotted Cat, or I'd walk into some venue in New Orleans, and the band leader was like, yeah, that guy does that interesting version of St. James, come on up here.
We went into Fritzl's while we were there
Oh.
and listened to a jazz band in there. There was a guy playing piano, and he sent me a CD. I can't remember his name, but I've got his music on the radio station. Can't remember it right now.
Dave, no.
Huh? Oh, I was gonna say, because the whiskey probably, kind of fogged my memory.
Done it though. Yeah. Sometimes conveniently. Sometimes.
Yes, very conveniently, most of the time.
I've never seen her before in my life.
I don't recall that at all.
Yeah, so Sprint. And one thing I want to say about New Orleans is, sometimes especially people who aren't from New Orleans, they will hear that, oh, well, the real New Orleans music isn't on Bourbon Street. And there's a bit of a rivalry about, well, where is the real New Orleans music? Is it in Treme? Is it on Bourbon Street and so forth? Not being from New Orleans, I don't really have a right to an opinion, but what I will tell you is do it all.
Do it all.
Don't just go to Bourbon Street. Go to Bourbon Street, go to Fritzl's, you'll hear some great music there.
Right.
But then go explore Treme, go down to,
What's that one the street you were telling me about?
Oak Street,
Oak Street.
Maple Leaf.
Yeah.
The Maple Leaf Club on Oak Street
Yeah.
is definitely worth going to.
Yeah.
Just go explore all
It's
the
everywhere.
places.
There's music everywhere. Every street you walk down in New Orleans, there's music. There's people performing in the streets.
Oh yeah. Well,
And-
on this record, I was telling your wife, on this record, there's a guy playing stand-up bass that Lee brought to the studio because Lee put the band together.
Don't insult her like that.
And
I forgive you.
okay, I'm forgiven. Lee put the band together. He brings in this teenager with this teenager playing stand-up bass on this record, and I'm like, Lee, where'd you get this kid? And he goes, I found him busking on Bourbon Street. He'll blow you away.
Yeah.
This is his first recording. He's never done a record before.
Yeah.
And if you go get the record, you listen to our version of Folsom Prison Blues. He does a bass solo toward the end, and it is the best part of the record.
Wow.
He kills it.
That's cool.
All right. So that's New Orleans.
R.J. Comer, folks.
I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there. She were laid out on a long white table, so cold, so pale, so fair. Let her go, let her go. God bless her, wherever she may be. She can haunt the wide world over. Ain't no better man for her than me. No, no, she ran on to find a rich man. A rich man I would never be. What she found led her back to St. James Infirmary. Tear your bones apart, put them back together. Tell your mama you're someone new. Shout, look out, here it comes, you and you, and nothing you say is true. No, no, let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She can haunt the wide world over. Ain't no better man, no, no. When I die, bury me in my white apron. Place a green acacia in my hand, and brothers carry my broken heart to the graveyard and lay it low. And say he lies a righteous man. her go, let her go. God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can haunt the wide world over. Ain't no better man for her than me.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you for having us on TABC Radio. Jeff, you're the best. It's so great to see you again.
It's great, but I just begged her to do one
Oh,
more.
do one more. Heck yeah.
Will you do one more, please?
Yes, I would be honored.
Take us out.
I mean, I would have y'all just stay around the clock. We just change the name of the radio station. we call it the RJ Melody or the Melody RJ show or radio.
Well, if we could
station.
get her to stay in one place, we always thought we should, put something together because we banter pretty good. Brother and sister, we've known each other for so long.
I know.
We know where the buttons to push are.
Bantering
We
is
mostly
good.
install them.
Man,
Right.
this has been such a pleasure.
It's
and
been
I
so
hate
much
to see
fun.
y'all leave because I'm
Well,
just,
come on down to Lincoln Street Market
Oh,
tonight.
we're gonna come.
Yeah.
We're gonna come down there.
It's gonna be
We don't
so
have anything
fun.
going, do we?
No, you don't.
And we'll be there a long time. We'll be there till 11.
Oh, sweet. Well, we're coming down tonight to Lincoln Street.
Can I make a request or you go?
Yes, do it.
Strong.
Oh,
It's
I'll
one of
use
your,
my shark.
It's one of your bluesiest songs.
You're
Oh,
strong.
is
I
it?
just
Okay.
love this song.
I like the teeth.
I have to.
I thought you meant her back.
This was part of the swag from the Key Largo Original Music Festival. That was in the swag bag.
Yeah.
That,
it's so
that
cool.
shark cake bottle.
That is.
So this song was almost done, and my guitar player came over, Dale Drinker Jr. Oh, we finished the song in like 5 seconds. And so this is on the album. I hope you like it.
If you're singing, I'm sure I will.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Gosh, I hope I'm
you.
any good. I'm like, okay. Buy me some time, a few moments of peace to color my mind, so I could just breathe. I think of something to move like a clock. I'm so tired of being the one who has to be strong. I picture myself happy again. If I could just feel the sun now and then. Break through this darkness till all is gone. I'm so tired of being the one who has to be strong. I wanna sing and let it all out. I wanna dream without any doubts, right? Pray to the heavens, ask God if I'm wrong. I'm so tired of being the one who has to be strong. Pray to the heavens, ask God if I'm wrong. I'm so tired of being the one who has to be strong. I'm so tired of being the one who has to be strong. Thank you for having us. It was so much fun.
This is a blast, man. Thanks a lot. It was great.
You guys come back anytime you want.
Thank you.
And don't get a hotel room. I got 2 bedrooms that, you know, anybody can use anytime.
Awesome.
We sleep in the RV in the back.
Oh.
We don't stay in
Cool.
the house.
Well, I've got a
Really?
van. Maybe I could just like park it here.
You can party here. I mean, this is a place where it's open to musicians. You can come in here and there's a computer in that room. There's a computer in that room.
I'll be back in August.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm coming back in August.
You can go in a room and shut the doors and write songs. And do
Oh my
whatever you want.
gosh.
You can do whatever you
Really?
want.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
this is
Thank
all
you so
over.
much.
We'll be
I appreciate that.
There's a full
I can-
kitchen.
Oh wow.
There's if you want to watch TV, which we don't do much. There's a TV in the back room back there. You know, in the
I think we
recliner.
have one rule. No pets allowed, but they made one exception.
Yeah,
I'm
me.
just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm the only dog allowed in the house.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
Well, we
my
have-
Alpha dog.
I can't. As per my lease, I can't have
Yeah.
animals in the house.
Oh, cool.
So we have
Musicians are okay, but not animals.
not animals.
Whoa, that's weird.
But I have my dog in the back in the RV, Chewy, and then
Aw.
Alicia has Blaze and Buster, which Buster is a yellow-naped Amazon, and she has Blaze that is a green wing macaw, and so we've got 2 birds
Wow.
and a dog.
Then you got the animal out in the front yard.
Oh, that's the horned toad.
Oh, that's
Like,
what it
if I were walking
is.
past this house at night and my light hit that thing, I would just jump 10 feet in the
And
air.
I also have-
I'd probably pull out a gun and shoot it.
I also have
That's funny.
beads, New Orleans beads hanging all over the place on the front.
Yep.
Did we walk by here yesterday?
We did walk by here
We
yesterday.
walked by here yesterday.
We had made a wrong turn trying to find. We were supposed to go to the other side of Main Street.
Yeah,
We were walking
and the
through-
GPS
And one of your
this way.
one of your neighbors, a couple of houses
the
up.
street.
You know, we asked, we're like, where is this place? And he goes, oh, it's all the way over there. Get in the truck, we'll drive you.
And they drove us.
They drove
Yeah,
us
hopefully
over.
they'll come out tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's some good people here in Pressburg.
Yep.
I love this little town.
I
It's
love
not
it
so
too.
little anymore. But it is a small town compared to, you know, like Chicago and places
Oh,
where I came
yeah.
from. Because I came from
Absolutely.
up Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's where I'm from. Whereabouts in Chicago?
I was on the south side.
I was in Libertyville, if you can believe it. But
Yeah.
I spent most of my time in Wrigleyville.
Yeah.
You know, near the field and the L and all that.
All right.
I spent a lot of time there.
I spent my time up there, and that's where I got my love for the blues.
Yeah. On the south side of Chicago.
Right.
in Betty's part of town.
And we, you know, I've seen a lot of friends die from gunshot wounds and stabs, and
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you picked 2 of the toughest towns in the city, or in the country, Chicago and New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
And that's what, you know, she goes, we're walking through New Orleans, and she goes, you don't even act like it bothers you. I said, what's supposed to bother you?
You just gotta keep your wits about you. But,
I said, you gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. And, you know, I had a guy come up to me one day, and he goes, hey man, he goes, I bet you $10 I can tell you where you got them shoes. What city and what state? And I looked at him, I said, I stole them from a kid about 3 blocks over from here about 30 minutes ago. And he looks at me and backs up. And he goes, he put his hands up, he goes, man,
You win.
you win. And actually what their gig is they'll say that and they'll go, you'll go, okay. And you'll take their bet, right? And they say you got them on your feet in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, and then you gotta pay up. Silly.
And so I knew
Yeah.
there was a deal anyway. But when I told him, I said, man, I just stole these because I had on a pair of Air Jordan Nike shoes.
Awesome.
You know, and I said, I just stole these from a kid about 3 blocks up a while ago. I said, I chased him down, held him down, stole his shoes, and now I'm wearing them.
How did you know, right?
And he was like, okay, man, you know, okay.
There's all sorts of ways. I used to make a few bucks. I would like here's one of the bets I used to use. Like I'd say, okay, for $5, how many beards are there in the band ZZ Top?
Oh, that's a good one.
Everyone says 2. There's 3 players in ZZ Top. 2 of them wear a beard. Like, no, there's 3 because the guy without a beard is named
He was
Beard.
Beard.
Give me
Right
$5. Thank you very much.
winner.
Jeff, would you have gotten that one right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
know- I know
know you had that one.
Believe it.
Yeah.
I've been listening to ZZ Top since 1972.
Oh yeah, Tube Snake Boogie.
Yeah. I went and seen.
Always wonder what that song's about.
Yeah.
I got a girl who lives on the hill. She won't do it, but her sister will. She does the boogie. Boogie. Tube Snake Boogie, boogie with me all night long.
That's what it says? Okay. That's
And
dirty.
pearl necklace.
Yeah, that's nasty.
But I
I
went and
to that
seen.
when I was a kid.
I went and seen ZZ Top in 1974 in Indianapolis, Indiana. And at that point in time, I think it was probably close to the loudest concert I've ever been to. And I think it was just, no, it was second loudest. The first loudest concert I ever went to was Deep Purple.
Oh, wow.
I hadn't seen Deep Purple. And I couldn't hardly hear for 3 days after going to the Deep Purple concert.
Well, actually, you look like you went to the plastic surgeon because you're walking around like this.
Yeah, everything's plastic.
Yeah.
And
That's funny.
I seen a lot of good bands back then, and you know, we used to always complain about the prices of paying $2.50
Oh, yeah.
$3.25, $3.25, I
Yeah.
guess, to go see a show. And I seen Aerosmith, Styx, Thin Lizzy, and Rush all in one concert, and it cost $4. It was
Oh, my.
$4
Can you imagine?
to go see all four of those bands, and we were upset. We were upset because back then that was a lot of money, you know. And
For working folks, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
it wasn't like it is now, you know. But anyway, I've made a bunch of concerts back when you could still smoke at concerts and drink at concerts and bring
Those
your
were
own
the
cooler.
days, huh?
Yeah.
I can do it.
Post it.
Yeah, post it. Yeah.
All right.
Keep talking. Don't stop talking. We all want him to talk more.
Yes.
He doesn't
No,
want
you
to be
don't.
on video.
You don't
I
want me to talk
understand.
more.
But he does. It's like talk.
But I've had a great
I
music
enjoyed
life.
it.
Yeah, you sure have.
And,
Sure have. And I heard
wanna
from a
hear
little
his
bird that there's
stories.
only one great musician you have yet to meet, and that's Chris Christopherson.
Yes. How did
Yeah.
you hear that?
I just heard it just in the green room. Somebody mentioned that you and they were
Chris.
encouraging you to reach out
Mama
to Chris.
Bird.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you should reach out to him.
I met Johnny Cash. I met Willie Nelson. I met, you know, just damn near every artist.
Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard. I
Oh
met,
man,
I
come
mean,
tonight. I'm going to do a Merle Haggard tune.
Dean Dillon.
I mean, I met George Strait. I sit at George Strait's house and ate donuts and drank coffee with him by accident because I was just delivering tickets to him, his airline tickets from Nashville, and you know, I ring the doorbell and he answers the door. I'm thinking, you know, walk up to this mansion in a Dominion. I'm thinking, you know, George Strait ain't gonna answer the door. And he answers the door. And I was like, got a package for you. Need you to sign right here. And he says, well, come on in. I said, well, you know, I'm supposed to be delivering packages. You know, I'm working for an express delivery company. And I got a deadline to meet, you know. He goes, oh, surely you can wait a little bit. And I said, yeah, all right, come on. And then, you know, he's got that hick sound. He's got a country sound. Come on in. Have a donut. Have a cup of coffee. Then he ends up signing a bunch of 8x10s for my niece and my mom,
Nice.
and
Wow.
my wife and everybody. I went back again later, you know, and usually at the Dominion, when you have a package for somebody, they make you leave it at the guard shack.
That's what I would thought.
Right. Well, George Strait would not let him do that. They had to bring it and deliver it to his house, to his door. And I'm like, you know, thinking there's no, you know, the first package I got for him, it's from Nashville, it's just his airline tickets. I'm thinking I'm just going to go around the guard shack and go back out. I end up sitting in there eating donuts and drinking coffee with him.
That's so cool.
And, you know, I don't know. I fell into a spot somehow, somewhere, because I don't know. I love music. I've always loved music, and fell into a deal where it just started falling in my lap. you know, music just and all these people.
Well, like your first DJ job fell into your lap.
Yeah,
Thanks
right.
to JD
JD Rose, yes.
JD
Hey,
Rose.
JD Rose, brother.
Right
JD's
on.
my
He
best.
said, hey, you should be a DJ. Come on down.
Yeah, and we do. JD's been in here and did a couple of shows in here already with me. JD is a great friend, and we've known each other for a long time, and we went through a lot together. But I love that guy. He's my brother.
He's
my
such a
brother.
good
He's a
man.
quality person. I just met him today, and I can tell.
And he's got he's my favorite DJ. JD has that dynamics, man, and he knows how to talk to people on the radio and then bring them into the show and make them feel like they're right there, you know. And he's just amazing to me. I mean,
He is.
I've known him a good long time, probably almost 30 years or better now.
Gosh.
That's right.
And he's the reason why I'm sitting here today.
Well, I want to thank on behalf of all the artists that you support. 'Cause
Absolutely.
Like, when you get Jeff behind you, like he tells everybody about you. You play my music. You put it
Oh,
up
yeah.
online when you're playing my music, and all the artists that you support. We really appreciate guys like
Well,
you.
you know,
You do a
I
lot
do
for
this
us.
because I love
He
it.
does.
I don't do it for the money. If I did it for the money, I'd have quit 4 years ago when I started.
It's definitely his passion and his hobby.
Yeah.
It's a passion and a hobby,
But he's
yes,
an
it is.
enthusiast for sure.
But I love the
He's
music,
always-
and that's why I like New Orleans so much. Was because you can go to New Orleans and there's so much music.
Right.
It's everywhere. Every corner you walk around, there's great music. There was a band. We've seen a bunch of kids playing all brass.
Was it Nickels and Dimes?
No, that's
Oh, no,
no,
I'm
the
sorry.
Nickels and Diamonds was.
So a youth brass band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
them.
cool.
That's them.
How'd you say it?
Just a youth.
Just a
It's not the
youth-
name, but it's a youth brass band.
Oh.
It's a thing in New Orleans
Yeah.
where the young
They play
players,
down on the.
You know, they're not quite good enough yet to play with the senior guys, so they form youth brass bands,
Yeah.
and they play with each other to get their chops.
At the
Right.
Jackson
Exactly.
Square, I
And
see.
then we met the young guy and the girl that play violins together.
They were
Um,
electrified.
Electrified violins, and it's just a
With
man
a
and a wife,
baby on their back.
and they got a baby in a backpack on their back, and they're standing on the corner playing violins, and they don't sing or
Killing it,
anything,
yeah.
just playing violins.
That's cool.
Man,
Very.
it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That's
got
the
one-
intimidating thing when you're a musician. You go to New Orleans, and you realize the street. I'm
Oh.
booked to play a House of Blues, and the street musicians are better than me.
Oh,
And
God.
that's when you just gotta like be humble
Wow.
and cool with everybody. And
Yeah.
like,
You
look.
do.
I don't know about anybody being better than
Yeah,
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
I
damn
would
awesome.
agree with
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Your music is fantastic.
It is.
The day my ears first heard you, I told her, I said, we gotta stop, we gotta stay, I gotta wait, I gotta talk to him. I gotta get some music from these people. And Melody goes sing you. I met you today
I
and
knew you were
heard your
gonna
music.
follow Melody.
Definitely.
You are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Both
Hope you
of
like
you.
that record.
Oh, I'm sure. There's no doubt I won't like that record. And but both of you just man, anytime you want to pass through
It's
here
a
and
date.
stop here,
August.
It's a
I'll
date.
be back in August.
You're welcome.
Thank
Folks,
you for
we're
having
gonna
us.
go back to regular, my regular playing music. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm sorry I talked so much today.
No, it's great.
And so we'll see you later. Adios.